I'm a very emotional trader.
That's interesting because a lot of people would, yeah, go ahead.
We get emotional, and we're not algos, we're not computers, we're not AIs. We're humans after all. Being a first generation immigrant, it's hard, especially if you're moving from the Philippines to the US. You're basically like starting over. Most of the traders that traded during the COVID market, everything was just went up during that
Yeah,
time.
that's true.
During that time, my bad habits were getting rewarded. But after a year, like middle of 2021, the market shifted. And a lot of the setups that works during the COVID market
Yep.
isn't working. It was hard for me to like accept that I'm not making money.
It has to be challenging to have the weight on your shoulders of your family and trying to do trading. How'd you deal with that pressure?
I think the most important part during this journey is having that.
Some people are scratching their head right now and they want to know, okay, well, explain to us how you actually trade.
Okay, so
Wow, this number really blows my mind. Over 75% of you who watch the show regularly are not subscribed. If you enjoy the show and want to support us, the easiest and also free way is just to hit that subscribe button. This will help us find new and better guests, and I promise you to continue to work at making this show better and bringing you more value. Welcome back, everybody, to Be the Trader. Today is a great day because we're in Phoenix, Arizona. The weather's great, and I'm here with my man, Xavey, aka MX Day Trading. Xavey, if you don't know who he is, he's a hyper scalper, but we're gonna dive into his story right now, so don't you worry about it. Welcome to the show, brother.
thank you so much.
Absolutely, man. So let's get started from the beginning. How did you even discover this, like trading in the world?
Trading wise, I was introduced to this space back in 2020 during COVID. It was actually my cousin that introduced me to trading. So he's the one who was actually mentored me at first. He was watching a couple of traders in YouTube, Warrior Trading, Ricky Gutierrez, those guys. So he was the one who introduced me to those guys.
Yeah.
And he told me that, oh, I'm making this amount of money. And I was skeptical at first. I was like, are you really for real? Is like a fake money or something? It was like making $1,000 or more. And yeah, after that, I was skeptical at first, but after a month, I was like, okay, let me give it a try. I mean, everything's shut down. There's nothing to do.
What were you doing at the time or before?
I worked in a casino before.
Okay.
So yeah, I work marketing department in one of the casinos in SoCal. So I'm based in SoCal. But yeah, I used to work there. Before that, I was doing like paycheck to paycheck like jobs. So
Yep.
I was doing like 2 to 3 jobs in a day, which is like really hard. Being a first generation immigrant, it's hard, especially if you're moving from the Philippines to the US. You're basically like starting over.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's me, my parents, we were like struggling. And yeah, and actually COVID was actually a blessing in disguise, because if not for COVID, I wouldn't even get a dabble with trading.
Yeah. So you thought it was a little skeptic, but then you said, let me give it a shot.
Yes.
And what happens next?
So when I already gave in to my, like, okay, I want to study, I want to see how this one works. Luckily, my cousin is like 10 minutes away from me. So like I go there every like 6 a.m. in the morning. I just gonna watch him trade. I'm not even like talking to him. I'm just observing.
Yeah. So he was already profitable at that time?
He's already profitable
Okay.
at the time. He actually made like 30 grand already, which is like crazy. And he only started for like, I want to say 2 to 3 months. So it was making good money. And
Yeah.
I was like really skeptical at it first. And I was just observing for the first like week so. And yeah, if I have a question, he usually just answers it. But it helped me kind of like lessen the learning curve.
Yeah.
And having that mentor, it helps a lot. And yeah, after that, I opened my own brokerage. He uses TD Ameritrade that time, because it's the only, I think it was one of the only free commission brokers that time. And yeah, I opened my account. I actually put like at first like $300 on it. So And I didn't start trading simulator that time. I traded live straight up.
Okay, okay.
And yeah, I was doing like 1 share to 5 shares. And that time, there's still, if you're under like $25,000, you're still limited of like trading.
Oh yeah, PDT.
Yeah, and the way that he trades, he's pretty much like a scalper. So he trades in and out. So it's impossible for me to do like a couple of trades. So it hinders me to that potential. And I know if I'm above like 25,000, I can do it. But like I don't have that much money. Like we were struggling that time, and I put like another 200 on my account, like 500. So I was like, I don't know. I'll give it a try for a week, and I'll ask my cousin if he could borrow me some money.
Yeah.
And yeah, after like a week of trading, and I just asked him like, oh, hey, cuz, can I, you know, can I ask for like 25K? I'm not gonna lose at 25K.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put like 25K plus my money.
Someone asked me, what's the most important thing you want in a broker? And I said, great customer service, fast execution, a large number of locates for hard to borrow stocks, low prices on locates, reasonable commission, and rebates on routing. And that's why I use Cobra Trading every single day. They excel at everything that's important to me. Sign up now by using the link below, and Cobra Trading will give you 100 days of free commission, 3 months of free software, and 33% off commission for life. So what are you waiting for? Work with the best just like I do and click the link below.
Then like if I lose the money that I like the 500 or like $1,000 that I'm gonna put it onto that, I'm not gonna let that 25,000 like just chip in.
Yep.
So if I lose that amount, I'm just gonna give it back to you. So that pressure is like immense to me. And
to stop you there for a second, just for those who aren't aware, it's because you were fighting against the PDT rule, and as a scalper, you got to take multiple trades throughout the day, and you can only do 3 in a row and 5.
Yeah.
So to get over that, your cousin gave you the 25K, and you risked what you owned.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just to make sure everyone understands. Go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, he was actually reluctant at first. I mean, it's big money.
I mean, that's a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah. Even though he's my cousin, we're very close.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I'm very thankful for him. Like, if he watches this, like I'm still thankful for him.
Yeah.
Like everything that he still trades. So, but yeah, after that, like 5 to 6 months, I actually paid him. Yeah, I maybe it's my personality, maybe it's my guts to like win it all.
Yeah. How were you risking with that amount first, with $500? Just curious to make that much that quick.
I actually sized. So when I was first starting with like just $500, I was just doing like 1 to 5 shares.
Okay.
When I already have the money, when I was above 25,000, I was doing like 100 shares, 500 shares. Then it gradually increases. Like I didn't even notice that I was already hitting like 1,000 shares.
Did you have a system to increase, or is it just like how was it random? Like how did you increase?
I mean, there was a system. It's already like 5 years from now, but I can't really remember it. But,
yeah, I know.
But like I think when I was first starting, I remember my first 1,000 shares. I was like sweating. I was really sweating when I took that first 1,000 shares. Like I bought it. I was like, I don't know what to do. Like after 2 seconds, I sold it, like break even. But like, yeah, it was nerve wracking. But like after that, it came natural. But as in terms of system, I was comfortable doing 100 to 500 shares. And accidentally, I double buy 500 shares, so 1,000 equal. So I keep doing that. I was like, okay, I'm kind of immune to it now. So I gradually increased my share size to 1,000 shares. And yeah, by that point, like I try to increase slowly. Let's just say I made 25, let's say my account is 25,000. If it went to like 30,000, I'm gonna increase the share size. So there's a, like, what do you call this? Like a number that I need to hit before
Little milestones.
Yes, milestones each time. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
You know, having a mentor, as you mentioned, is a lot of help. It was definitely something that you are so thankful for. Did you run in? It sounds like, from my perspective, like it was like you have your cousin. He's already successful at that time, so he shows you, and you immediately make it. Is that kind of how it was, or was there some challenges for you? I'm just curious.
Actually, the challenges was after a year of I started like live trading.
Okay.
Like at first, I know most of the traders that traded during the COVID market, everything was just went up during that
Yeah,
time.
that's true.
So like most of the traders during those that started during those times, we had those bad habits because we were gonna think that the stocks are just gonna go up, especially small caps. And yeah, during that time, my bad habits were getting rewarded. But after a year, like middle of 2021, the market shifted. And a lot of traders that started in 2020, they kind of struggle. That's where I face my challenges is because like it doesn't work the same like a year ago, like the setups that works during the COVID market
Yep.
isn't working. So that was the biggest challenge for me. So yeah.
How did you did you go through like a drawdown period in that challenge? Like what happened?
Yeah, I actually had a pretty big drawdown. I wouldn't say drawdown, but I never made money for
You're just like
almost
chopped.
yeah. I wouldn't say I hit like a certain amount. Then I had a drawdown. Then I never made money after a year. I never made like quarter. I want to say quarter three, quarter four of 2021. That started like spiraling down until the middle of 2022, August 2022. So that time of period,
Yep.
probably like 8 to 10 months of not making money.
And during that period, well, let me ask you this: before that period, are you doing the same strategies you're doing right now, like before, then after, during that period when you were losing, and then now? Is it all the same strategy, or is it you evolving different strategies?
I was trying a lot of strategies.
Okay.
I was doing a lot of like scalping in small caps.
Yes.
During that time, also GME was moving 2021 February, March. GME, AMC, I remember those days.
Yep.
But yeah, I was doing a lot of like small cap scalping, a little bit of large cap GME in particular.
So it was always scalping though.
Always scalping, yeah.
Okay. So what caused that draw? I mean, it was just because everything wasn't working in terms of buying and just letting it run.
Probably a lot of factors. It's because like my confidence during that time isn't that high.
Yeah.
So the trades that I usually normally took when I'm confident enough to take, I'm not really pushing it. And the move already happened and I chase those things. And those things are killers on your account because you chase the moves, it's already happened and you're too late and you're like too high to buy the stock. And it just like spiraled over from there.
How'd you overcome that? Because going through, first of all, I appreciate you sharing that you were going through that drawdown because number one, people have been in a situation where they make money pretty quickly and then they go through that period, but they can't come out. So what did you do to come out of that?
It's funny, during that stretch, so I made a good money out of 2020 and middle of 2021. But it wasn't enough for me because I was the only son that is in the States. I have brothers outside the country. Pretty much I'm supporting my parents.
Yeah.
But that time, it was hard for me to like accept that I'm not making money. And like I'm also supporting my parents and like I don't know if this is like the career that I wanted to take because like I don't know if am I done?
Yeah.
Like is my career over?
Right.
So during that stretch, I was actually like,
Contemplating.
trading. Like also like I was applying jobs too in the middle.
Yeah.
So it was like hard for me. But during those like applications, like I have interviews, I purposely like denied them to be honest.
You're like,
Yeah. Because like no, I really don't want to go back to 9 to 5, and I could see the potential of like in the stock market.
Yeah.
And it
And you made some success, so you're like, I can do it.
yeah, and that stretch of period of having that like drawdown or not making money, it kind of solidified my mental capacity of like just pushing and grinding. And until now, I carry that over. Like even though like I started my day with big red, like today, I started like really big, like 5 figs in the red. But because I have that grind mentality and never give up attitude, and I know that I've always come out like at the end, at top. So
Did you develop any rules for how you should trade to come out and become profitable again during that drawdown period? Like was there any significant shifts that you have to make within your strategy or within your rules of execution to come out of the drawdown itself?
So what I did was I actually check my stats. So what time I'm profitable at, what kind of setups, what kind of volume. So the thing that I look for are those things. So I just implemented those things, that what worked and what didn't work. So I try to stop those things. I'm very emotional trader. Like,
okay. That's interesting because a lot of people would. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, like I mean, most of us we're humans after all. Like we get emotional, and we're not algos, we're not computers, we're not AIs.
Right.
And I'm very emotional, especially when you're scalping. Like you expect the stock to do something like this, but it doesn't. So like I check my stats, whatever is working, like I'll just kind of push size on those. Whatever is not working, I'll try to eliminate those things. So as simple as it says, it's still hard to implement because like I said, we're humans after all. We wanted to swing to the fences every time. But yeah, taking the basics, when everything is already sideways, like don't force it. Like don't force yourself against the stock market because it's gonna do whatever it wants to do.
Mm. What I'm curious, man, is because I know people are scratching their head right now and they want to know, okay, well, explain to us how you actually trade. Could you kind of explain that real quick on, what your style is, how you execute?
Okay, so I do scalping. A lot of people call it hyper scalping. A lot of people call it micro scalping. Other people call it 50-50, but it's pretty much the same thing. But that was my style before. It's great. It's really great for like account building, but there's always a cap on every strategy. Now I do still scalp, but it's in a different kind of like level, yeah, it's still kind of like using the levels on the charts, being aware where those levels are, and just use them as risks or like an exit for your winners.
And so are you in and out within the same minute candle, same second, same?
I try to hold as much as I can.
Okay.
Especially when now I take bigger share size. Like you cannot do whatever I was doing like 2 years ago, because like the shares that I'm taking right now, it's not as what do you call this? Like you could do it with micros.
Like in and out.
Yeah, in and out. Yeah, because it could mess up the chart. It could mess up the price action. Something like that.
What would be your advice to someone who is going to that style? Like they're already scalping, they're consistent, they're making money, but they're starting to hit a wall of share size where they're like, I can't do this. Like you just explained, you need to do it. What do they need to do? How do they need to shift to focus and grow still?
I would say like for my journey, I wasn't really doing this. I actually just did it this 2025, and like just more of the I just studied more of the charts and my entries, yeah, it's pretty much like I missed so many trades on the upside because I sell so quickly, and I was so scared about like the stock dropping on me, and yeah, it like I just had a mental shift at the start of this year. I was like, okay, I'll try to hold as much as I can. Like I know the stock is gonna go down.
Yeah.
But I need to give it more time. Like if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Like I always cut it. And yeah, so far it worked out for me. And like I said, like having those levels, you could risk off those levels.
Right. How do you pick levels? Just curious.
Pre-market highs, daily levels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep it simple, just pre-market
yeah,
highs.
nothing like crazy, psychological levels.
Don't use any indicators, anything like that?
I do like VWAP. That's the only thing.
Okay.
VWAP and volume, that's it for me. Like I keep everything simple. I would say if you're gonna start trading, don't overanalyze everything. Keep everything simple. Like whatever works for you. If MACD works for you, yeah, great. But don't like overanalyze and don't like put so many like indicators there, because it's gonna mess up your like thought process and everything.
Did you try that at some point? Like you tried to use something?
I did everything. I did RSI, I did MACD, But yeah, pretty much almost every indicator.
And you found for you just keeping it simple, like looking at the pre-market highs, the low and high.
Yeah, during that stretch that I didn't make money, I was doing all of that.
Trying just different stuff.
Yeah. Then when I hit that, like, actually when I hit that 2022 August, when I had that PR month to break that cycle,
Yeah.
I was just keeping it simple. So I just have VWAP, volume, charts, price action, that's it.
Do you and your cousin trade the same now or not really?
I believe we trade the same. We haven't really shared ideas in a while.
Yeah.
Because he moved away from my city.
Okay.
But we still talk a little bit. But I believe that we still trade the same way. But not on I believe for myself, like I try to stay away from like hyperscalping and like just having like that shorter time frame.
It has to be challenging to have the weight on your shoulders of your family and trying to do trading. How'd you deal with that pressure? Because that pressure, some people are watching this and they're facing some similar pressures, and it really can like break them down. Is there anything that you did to help you with that pressure?
I think the most important part during this journey is having that your circle, your inner circle, that you know that they're gonna support you. And I'm thankful for my family because they're very supportive. My friends,
Yep.
Everyone that is in my circle, that they've been really like from the get-go when I told them that I'm going to be trading, they're not skeptical about it. I mean, I'm not doing anything because it was during COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, but pretty much like they've been supportive. That was the main source of my, I guess,
That helped
will.
you push through.
Yeah.
Because they weren't like negative towards it. They were also
Yeah,
supporting
they're always asked how was my day, something like that. Even though I don't want to say it, but like they're always been supportive. So that's, I guess, the number one like thing that helped me push through.
If you can start to, let's just curious, if you could go back in time and give yourself advice from the beginning to help you get here faster, were there anything that you would do different?
No, I still take the same route.
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't be as successful as I am if I never had those challenges. Because I will have those challenges sooner or later. But I'm thankful that it happened to me earlier in my career.
Yeah.
Because now I can navigate my emotions as a trader. Like this stretch of market, it's slow. Like I've been to this. Like everyone did. Like most of the COVID traders did. And we know how to navigate those markets. We have the experience. And yeah, I'm not gonna change everything that happened to me.
I love that you said that because everyone's journey is unique. I think it helps you, mold who you are today.
Yeah.
But I also know like you also like to communicate with a lot of traders. We're here at a team trading event where everyone's just trading with each other.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you've helped a lot of traders too.
Yeah.
Through over the years. Is there any advice you would give to traders who are going to start, like say it's day one today and they're like, I want to start scalping? Any advice for them?
I want to say, because even though I didn't use the simulator, I would suggest simulator. Especially now, it's not as I want to say I don't want to say trading easy, but during COVID, everything was kind of like a little bit easier to learn because everything just goes up.
Yeah.
But it is real. Like during the small caps, like during 2020,
everything was going 100, 200, 300,
yeah,
400.
and like the backside is pretty brutal, but back then. But yeah, like if you're gonna start trading, especially in this market, I would highly suggest just trade in the simulator first. Have that experience. More about looking at the charts, looking at price action, because the screen time is the most important part of like if you wanted to trade like hyper scalping.
Yeah.
Or
what part of the screen time is it like mostly focused here? What part should they focus on the most in the screen time or all?
Like
of it?
for me myself, when I was doing microscoping, I want to say like 60% price action, 30% chart, and the rest will be like in volume, use some of those. But yeah, those are the most important part. Price action charts.
What's price action to you? Is price action level 2, montage? Is it to candles? Is it combination? What is price action?
It's a combination of candles and price action. I use the ladder in Thinkorswim. So it's easier because I'm a visual learner. So
Yeah.
I want to see how the price moves up and moves down. A lot of people use it just level 2, but I do like Active Trader because I want to see how it moves.
Okay. And for those of you who aren't aware, Active Trader is on TD Ameritrade, correct?
Thinkorswim, yes.
Oh, Thinkorswim. Well, look, man, I know people are going to have tons of questions. They're going to want to learn more about you. Could you quickly just let me know how they can learn more about you?
Yes. So I have a Twitter or X. It's called MX Day Trading. And I used to have YouTube, but I kind of privatized them. But it's MX Day Trading too. I'm also with Relentless Team, Relentless Trader.
Yep.
So I'm part of his Discord. So my Discord name is Xavey over there. So they can reach out to me there.
And we'll have his name on there because Xavey will be, I think it's Xavey. Is that correct?
Yeah. Xavey.
And we'll have that down there below so that way you can reach out to him. But again, my man, thanks for being here, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you for finishing today's episode. If you're watching on YouTube, please leave a comment below of one of the takeaways that you are going to implement into your own trading. And if you happen to be listening on a podcast platform, go ahead and leave us a review and let us know what you enjoy about today's episode, because that does go a long way in helping us continue to grow. Again, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.